Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? And winner, chicken dinner. We started off the week with another win. God, it's hard to lose when the markets just keep going up. Unfortunately, I've had times when the markets go up and I do lose, and I've had times when the markets go down and I win. So you never know, but we are on that comeback trail, and we're going to hit all four of our goals. And I hope you guys did good in the markets today. Bitcoin at all-time and new highs today. No clue why. Who knows what's going on there? Other cryptocurrencies are not doing as well as Bitcoin, but Bitcoin keeps going. We had AMC had earnings after the bell today. Talk about that. We'll talk about Tesla. What the heck is Elon doing? He needs $21 billion of stock to sell off, and he's got a big tax bill. Do you see that? Like 51% is what his tax. Could you imagine that? I can imagine because my tax bracket usually is about 40%, but I can't even imagine 51%. Imagine half of everything you make goes to taxes. But you know what? If I made $50 billion this year and because my stock flew up, I guess whatever. Here's 25 billion. Give me my other 25 billion in cash. It's a good year. So, but just crazy. Like I said, how fast this stuff moves and stuff. But let's not waste any time. How do you guys think I did today? How about $126,000. So I was a little, I did a couple of roll-ups today and some stuff. Thank God I was up early, right when the market's open, ready to go on my option trading. Of course, my Patreon members get all my trades in real time. You guys saw all the trades as they happened, and as Lucid kept going up, or as it sustained around $45, $46, those the puts to open, those option contracts started coming down in price. So definitely a lot going on there with Lucid, and also CRTX today. So I bought some more. I tried to buy some more CRTX of the 15s, didn't get those. I did buy some more, a couple hundred more of the 1250s just for the hell of it, just because they're so cheap. I think they're far away. It's got 9 days left. It's a nice premium. They're going to speak this Friday. They have some stuff. Like I said, if they had nothing, they wouldn't be speaking. So I don't anticipate them speaking in the stock going to $2. Otherwise, this is going to be the biggest lawsuits that probably you've ever seen with a company, or one of the biggest lawsuits you've ever seen with a company, because this company was worth $1.8 billion 2 weeks ago before their results came out, and now they're worth $400 million. But yeah, lots happening here. CRTX, like I said, I definitely didn't like those 2250s. Those had some risk. I like these 1750s. I mean, these 1750s at $2.75. The stock's sitting, at $17. I mean, that's a nice premium, especially the 15s. But I mean, the 1250s, 4.5 points away at 50 cents. I don't know. I think it's a nice gamble. I mean, it's to me, it's a much safer bet than Lucid. The issue with Lucid now, this thing just keeps running. Got all the way as high as $47 today. I mean, so they have earnings on Monday. So I'm expecting it to stay. Honestly, I didn't expect it to go. I mean, if I thought it was going to go up this, I would have sold 2,000 contracts of the $45 calls and made $1 million today. I mean, this thing just keeps going, but it has the volume, it's moving, and, I'm just going to kind of roll up, but you got to be careful because, if this thing drops 4 or 5 points in a day, these, little 30 cents, it adds up, 40, it turned into $100,000 today because I sold the 36 at like 50 cents and 60 cents and bought them back at 13 cents. So I'm sitting on some cash right now. Definitely can make some more moves. But like I said, it's sometimes you're chasing little bits of money, but I also, you can make a lot of money on Fridays too. I just don't get why it's running so much. Like, I understand it running and I understand the hype, the cars are out, but like the cars are out. It's not like they're selling extra cars or something incredible is happening. But definitely a lot of stuff going on there. So, like I said, Bitcoin all-time highs today. Coinbase, our Coinbase account is in the shitter because Shiba should be called shit. It's just total garbage. It actually had a little bounce back. Still better than it was at its when it was like almost in the fours, but back down. Cardano is coming back for us a little bit today, and so is Stellar Luminous. But yeah, so this is a big one, guys. Remember eHealth? We were following that one. They had earnings after, or they have earnings tomorrow, or no, earnings after the bell today. Was it today? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, earnings were today after the bell. And you know what? I didn't even see how earnings went, but they got slaughtered. Well, up a little bit, but they got slaughtered today. They went down as low as $24.55. So they came out really, really bad. Held accountable for investors' losses. That's new. Maybe that's what it calls it. I don't know. I haven't seen reports through lags, revenue estimates, revenue surprise by negative 100 and negative or something. So I didn't really, we don't have any of it, but one of our Patreon members still had some and did incredible. He had like the 25s for like a penny or two, and they were probably worth a couple of bucks today. So I said $1.90 he cashed out, so he did really good on those and stuff. But lots of stuff moving. Tesla, guys. So this is interesting. So I thought Tesla was actually going to come all the way back today. I mean, it was way down. I mean, down to 11:33, you know, and early in the morning and pre-market. But kind of it came back, and then it started selling off again. Then after hours, it sold off again. AMC, they had earnings today and did not perform. Down a little bit after hours, but they were up during the day. They said their chain grew a little too much in the U.S. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing that supports a $43 stock price. That I can tell you. Doesn't make any sense. The other one today, back running today, really strong in the morning, and then pulled back was GameStop. It got up to 225, so not sure what the big stuff there was, but hey, you know what? Everything's working out. I'm happy. We made some money, so let's see what's going on. Arif says, I have 25,000 shares of Lucid at 18.20. Sell the calls. Sell some calls against it. Get your money. Get the hell out of there. This thing is going to come down. This thing's not going to $100 this week, you know, this year. I'd get the hell out of it. But hey, it's your stuff. Do what you want, or at least sell the calls and hedge it. Some people, and I did have some Patreon members today, had some questions about, and just, can explain it really quick, about selling calls, or they own like Lucid and they sold the calls. If you sell the call, two things happen. So if you own the stock, let's say you own the stock at $18.40 or $18.20, and you were to sell the $45 call right now for $2, and you had 25,000 shares, you collect $50,000. It's all yours. Now, if Lucid comes all the way back down to $19, you keep that 50 grand and you still have your 25,000 shares, and now they're at $19. If Lucid goes to $100, you are selling your 25,000 shares at $45. You got your 50 grand, and you lose on all that upside. Normally, it's you know, with stocks that don't move a lot, it's a good way to generate revenue, or it's a great way if you don't know what the stock's going to do. But yeah, I mean, obviously, when a stock runs 20 points in a week, and you sell calls and you own the stock, you're losing out on a lot of upside. But it's a good hedge, and it also depends what are you trying to make. You know, if you bought the stock for $20 and you sold the $25 call for $2 when the stock was like $25, you have the $5 a share you're going to make. And you sold it for $2 on a $20 purchase, you're making 10% on your money. That's a good return. You may be happy with that. So it just depends what your goal is and what you're trying to accomplish with it. So definitely that. What else you got here? Check out Fusion, one of our YouTube sponsors, and any of you guys can be a YouTube sponsor. It says check out Naked Running After Hours, NAKD. That one's all over the map all the time. Yep, definitely up a little bit today. I remember that one. Remember it was like $3 or $2. I don't know. $3.40. It's crazy, these meme stocks when they run. Like I said, some of these memes you can do great on, and some are awful. Chronos up 25%. It's been a dog for months. Wheat stocks flying high, no pun intended. So everything just moves around. It's like they just pick different ones. My friend's company was up today. They're up like 11%. Let's see, SHWZ, Medicine Man, up today and stuff. But it's tough. These stocks have low volume. If you come in here, I mean, they moved 50,000 shares today, 100 grand. If I came in and bought $100,000 in stock, the thing would be all the way up. If I sold it, it'd be all the way down. So Definitely. Renslots, did you see eHealth? Yep, just talked about that one. James, too, says the same thing. Yeah, that thing got just crushed. Just crushed. Sanders, smash the thumbs up and share this video. We are almost to 10,000 subs. Come on, guys. Help me get there. We are so close. We're like 9,780 or something now. So, making our way up there. John, SafeMoon is cryptocurrency's future. Hopefully you got in when I mentioned it. So I thought it was Shiba Coin. You guys got to pick which one it is. So which one is it? Mitchell Pilot, hope you had a lot of fun at NG's birthday. We did, had a great time. And I know NG had a great time. So unfortunately, NG suffered the same fate I did during my birthday bash of not winning on the slots. But hey, you know what? We give it our best all the time, and just like my bounce back. I said he didn't lose as bad as me. My birthday, I lost 300 grand. We lost 200. He put in 60. I think 50 years. Yeah, 60 grand, and pretty much lost it all, or about 10 left. So definitely was rough. Those $1,000 spins are tough. People don't realize that how tough they are. But talking about that and birthday and casinos. Let's see how the stuff coming back again. How's our Monarch? I'm going to be there tomorrow night. That one's near its highs almost. Well, down a little bit today. That's surprising. I figure the casino stocks and everything open. How are airlines today, like United and stuff? Because all those reopening, that was the big rallies today, is America is back open for business and stuff. So definitely doing well. Everything's back open. But yeah, I had a good trip in Vegas this time. I won. My goal was to leave Vegas not a loser, and I did good. I won some money, so I was happy. Can't wait to spend it all tomorrow night. But see how these other airlines are. It's so hard to figure out what is even up and down, because it's like crazy. Like some of this stuff's up, like Southwest is down, but everything's going really good. Facebook today was all over the place. Or Meta. Wound up down today, so it's crazy. Like all this stuff is down. Some of these big ones that we always look at. What about like Netflix? Was Netflix? Netflix was up today. Netflix has been so strong, but off of its highs. How about Kathy Woods? She must have got crushed today with Tesla, but actually she was up, I think. So this is what's so weird. Oh, but she had Roblox, which is her second biggest holding. They had blowout earnings today. I bet they're up a lot after hours. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, actually, they were down. Or that's Roku. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Roblox. I thought she owns that one too. Well, that's weird. If Tesla and Roku were down, that's 16% of her portfolio. Was Teladoc up? Teladoc was flat today. How about Square? What the heck did she have that made her money? Square is down. I don't know how she is up today. Nothing looks good for her, but hey, she was up. We just got to make sure we're competing against her. Make sure we end the year. Who's Roboblock? There we go. And yeah, they had good earnings, just blowout earnings. As you can see there, look, 28%. Wow. And they are going to be right up near their all-time highs too. So they had some good earnings. So, but like I said, it's crazy what moves, what doesn't move, and stuff. So, what do you got? Toma, Penn stock got hit bad. You expect an eventual upswing. I own some Penn. I hope it didn't get hit too bad. I didn't see it on any of my alerts today, but a lot of that online stuff's getting hit. Yeah, $2. Yeah, I mean it was way up there and stuff. I think it's going to come back. I mean, it's near its lows. I think the sports betting, like I said, it takes a lot of money. I saw because DraftKings was up. I'm surprised that one's down today. It was DraftKings was up today. A little bit, but I mean, like I said, they've got to spend so much money to keep this stuff going. It's just insane on it and stuff. So, all right, Make Money says, do you think the stocks are going up since they passed the construction bill? I mean, anytime the government's going to throw more money at our economy, it's going to keep going up. I mean, it's hard not to go up. when they just keep throwing money at it. So definitely helps it and stuff. Crazy Carl in the house. Licy. Crazy Carl. Lie Cycle Holding. How'd you pick this one? But yeah, that one's had a good day. Crazy Carl always picks the weird ones, but he always makes money. You know, I know Crazy Carl makes money because he keeps sending me those dollar super chats when I'm live streaming. So, Penn got hit because of Dave. Oh, for the Barstool Sports stuff. There's all these scandals, you know. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's we live in a crazy world. And you know, sending my thoughts and prayers to all the people in Houston this weekend who died at that concert. But it's the same thing. Like, I mean, how are we going to, are we going to just cancel shows now? Or, I mean, if you have 50,000 people coming to an event, you can't hire 3,000 security guards to keep people in line. People have to know how to act, It was just like when we had the riots and everything going on during a lot of the, the COVID closures and stuff. People have to know how to act. I mean, come on. If you see hundreds of people charging the stages, like, people just have no respect for things now, especially the young people. It's very sad to see this, Like I said, when they're destroying their neighborhood Walmart store in protest and looting it and robbing from it, well, those are the people in the neighborhood who work there and that supplies the neighborhood. How is that? That's not helping out the economy and everything. So, but it's the same thing. Like, people just have to learn how to act. Because it's going to be like, how do promoters are either going to have to charge all sorts of money now because if all these events that, people go to, they're already very expensive. But imagine now, if you have, 8 people pass away, which is, like I said, my thoughts and prayers out to, all the victims and stuff. It's horrible and tragic, especially, a lot of young, like I think it was as young as 14 years old passed away. But, think about like insurance companies. They're not going to insure those events any longer. Then there's 2 things are going to happen. We're going to cancel all those events. Or, the price, or if they do get insurance, the price of admission is going to triple just because you're going to pay to be able to pay out 8 families $1 million each and 20 more people who are injured, 200,000 each. And it's just insane. What happens when it happens at a football game? There are 50,000, 60,000 people there and 1,000 people rush the field and somebody, something happens. And it's like, it just gets crazy, this world and what's going on, and somebody's got to figure out something. I don't know. It's going to just get insane, but horrible stuff. But Lucid, like I said, had a great day today. I had a great day today. Did some roll-ups. I was going to write some more 38. I'm like, I don't know. I think Lucid may come down a little bit. The market's got to pull back. One of these days, it's going to be in the red. I don't know if Lucid will pull back before Monday when they have earnings. And, God, it'll be crazy to play that one into next week. But, we'll have to see how it all goes. Just never know. But, hey, guys, if it is your first time watching it, make sure you click that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching me on Facebook, make sure you follow me. Tomorrow, the show will be 30 minutes earlier because I have to head on up for live play. That's right, live slot play tomorrow night from the Monarch Casino in Blackhawk, Colorado. But hey, all my Patreon members, thank you guys for your support and my YouTube sponsors. And be on the lookout because I will be making trades tomorrow. If any of this stuff dips, I'll probably be averaging down. But like I said, Lucid, I know this one trades. How it's trading right now scares me a little bit. It's definitely all the way up there, way beyond anywhere I thought it should be or is. So I'm going to stay a few points away of it. I like to gamble. Sometimes I get a little greedy on this, but I want to play this safe. We're already up 120. My goal is 200,000 a week. We're already up 126,000. I need to make 75,000 more this week. I already got 37 right here. Hopefully this works out somewhere, picks us up another 30 or 40. But I said we'll run another 900,000 contracts, pick up another 30,000 for 70, maybe, and we'll make more. We can roll it up. Here's the thing. Lucid goes to 50, then we'll roll these up and we'll go to 41. But just remember, as fast as these things can go up is as fast as they can come down. And if you don't believe me, ask everyone. What happened with Tesla? Everybody, Tesla, everyone, and all these companies now are trying to raise their price targets and do all this and that. The other thing that's interesting, he needs to sell $21 billion worth of stock. If you take the price of Tesla and you take the average volume of 20 million shares times this price, an evaluation of $1.1 trillion. $21 million would be absorbed pretty. He could easily just sell $500 million a day for the next 40 days through the end of this year, and nobody would even notice it. So, and this could be also Elon and how he plays his games. Remember, like when he tweeted the other day about Hertz didn't have the deal, and Hertz said we already got deliveries. He maybe just been playing some, I think he does some stuff to try and manipulate the stock. I mean, first of all, he's an idiot. And, like I said, genius, makes a lot of money, but you're an idiot. He didn't have to divulge. You have forms you file when you want to sell stock. He didn't have to divulge he's telling you he needs to sell stock and have a vote on, Twitter for all this stuff. He should have just sold it. If he would have just sold it, stock could be $1,200 today, and nobody would have known. But yeah, and like I said, it's not that big of amount of stock he's selling. If you look at the value of the company, and if you look at how much volume a day they do, 32 million shares. Him selling 1 million, 2 million, 3 million shares at $1,100-$1,200 into this market over the next month or two. That's peanuts. Easy. Not a problem. So, but hey guys, thank you so much for joining us for Raja Makes Money. I hope you guys all have lots of continued success in this market. And I'll see everybody tomorrow, same time, same place, but a half hour earlier. Take care.